G'day Gene Stream family, this is your bubbly host, H2O Queen. I hope you're all doing well. If you want to go ahead and follow me on my Twitch, you can go ahead and find the link in the description below. I go live Monday through to Friday, 7 a.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, 10 p.m. British Standard Time, and 3 p.m. Central Time. Wow, today has been just absolutely massive. We've finally had the version, what was it now? 0.8.1 or something like that. But it's here, which is fantastic. However, there's been some really big changes, but we all knew what those changes were, that they were incoming. So pretty much at this rate, how it's going to be working is I'll be releasing a video per day. I mean, I was streaming today and I didn't even really get to touch, like, for example, the monkey paw. I didn't even get around to showcasing that today, but hopefully I'll be able to do so tomorrow. It's just literally been go. But yeah, so be excited. There's going to be at least one video per day. I wanted to make sure I at least drop the first video, which is the introduction as to what this update has to offer, which I'm like so excited for. It looks amazing. I love the lobby, the equipment that's yet to come. It is a little bit sad that leveling up is a little bit more challenging, but hey, look, we knew it was coming. We kind of expected it, but it's like, wow, this is a really big change. So yeah, there's going to be a lot of good things to come to Phasmo, and it's still crazy to think that we actually are not even in full release just yet. Like, wow, this game has come such a long way in the 3 years since it first debuted in September of 2020. Anyways, what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and roll on over. However, before we do so, please go ahead and smash the subscribe bell, and please go ahead and give it a big thumbs up. All your support is much appreciated. And without further ado, we're going to go ahead and switch over screens. And thank you again for all your support. Take care, Dream Stream family. Bye. Hello, YouTube. This is your lovely host, H2O Queen. I hope you're all doing well. Welcome back to another video. I literally just loaded Phasmophobia. I haven't even looked around. As you can see, my screen is a bit oddly angled. I haven't clicked it. I've just like literally loaded it. I can already see two things on screen. A chrome bronze looking bottle beneath the ghost monitor screen, and a UV light, followed by some arrows, which I remember seeing back in the version 0.8.1.0 update a while back in the screenshot they shared. So it's really cool to actually see this all coming around. I was wondering today if there would be any tweaks to the lobby, and there is. So I'm super psyched for that. So we're going to go click on it. We're going to have a bit of a browse. Oh, we're going to hop on out. Ooh, they've updated the cases. The cases have had a bit of a look change. Those I don't think were black, but I gotta admit the black looks really sexy. I like the black. That is actually really quite cool. Although I've got to admit, for myself personally, when I did my trophy photos a little while back, I have got to admit, let me just go over here for a hot second. Yeah, when I took my trophy photos, you can see as a stark comparison. But yeah, as you can see in this old thumbnail of mine, see the grey background made the actual trophies pop because it was concrete. But if we have a look at the black background here, right, it makes it, I don't know, I find these don't stand out as much as they did the former one. So like, I like it a lot. That looks really cool, but it's not so good for photography. So, yeah, that's just my personal opinion, but I think it's pretty cool all in all. Now, that's the book. we've got still our ghost girl twerking in there. But as we can see, there is now a flashlight we can grab. I don't know if anyone remembers, but there was a screenshot release a little while back that I actually released on my YouTube video. You can actually check it up on either side of these screens, so make sure you go click on that link. So now we're just going to go ahead and follow the trail and see where it leads us. Because I'm going to gather that this will... Aha! So these are runes. If anyone is familiar at all with runes. So what we can actually do is that we can go look up the runes online. So we can just drop that like we can in a normal flashlight. So let's go and hop around and see what some runes look like and what they potentially mean. Because there are a lot of meanings out there for different runes. But this one, for example, doesn't even currently show. So this might be like a different type of rune that currently exists. So I'm not 100% sure. It's got like little arms all around it. Yeah, look, I've had a look online and I can't make sense of it right now. I think these are not meant to be related towards the Nordic ruins that you might know for like tarot or whatever. So if anyone here knows what we're looking at, that would be really cool. And welcome on, Kidia. I'm currently doing a YouTube recording. So this is absolutely fascinating to say the least. And I love it. I'm all here for it. Is there anything else upstairs? Nah, it ends like in that little section here, which is like so cool. So before we read the update, I've been noticing little things like notebooks. There is some journals here and a grimoire. That's actually like a reference to like Harry Potter, which is hilarious. And then there are these, So this is a new feature I think might be implemented for the Insanity update. I don't know if you can read the bottle, but I can. And in the large text, it says insane away. So I don't know if this is a superior form of the predecessor 70 Pels, but it looks like it. So whatever this is here, it's going to do double the effect. Maybe it restores it by 100% sanity. I don't know. But whatever it is, it's pretty phenomenal, which is awesome. We have definitely got ourselves some new equipment here as well. So the SP11-Z is actually another form of spirit box. As you can probably tell by the SB initial, it does exist on the market. So I have no idea if that's going to be channeling for more frequencies for a ghost to interact with us. So maybe more talk or maybe more ghost chatter. I don't know. The one above the spirit boxes is just my summation, but it looks like a mortal and pestle a little bit in a way. Somewhere maybe you can drop where your smudge sticks, maybe it will be used for your smudge sticks rather than just being thrown on the floor. I am not sure. And these ones here look like as if some type of potential poison. I don't know. I can actually tell we've got room thermos. I can't actually get any closer because of the boxes. But yeah, that looks like a room thermo as well. That there looks like to be a bigger lighter, which is really cool. I don't know if it'll actually give off more light, but I can also tell we've also got bigger matches as well, which is also really cool. And we finally have got ourselves some lanterns. This is like long overdue, something I've got in the back of my mind that I would really love to have. just for the sheer fact being that if you are playing customized challenges, that honestly glow sticks and candles are not suffice. So the lanterns will be able to act like torches but without batteries. So I think that is a really fantastic system. Plus we've got the prehistoric Polaroid camera, as some of you will call it. So it's going to be a really cool system, which is fantastic. And I have no idea what this bad boy motion sensor is all about, but I can tell that's got some supersonic lenses on it. And look at that amazing crucifix. So we've got like a make it type crucifix, and we've got the standard one, plus like this badass silver crucifix for keeping away all the baddies. And I can definitely tell we've got like a thermo gauge for keeping the temperature of the room, maybe. I don't know, but I'm definitely loving the equipment wall. I have no idea or what that thing above next to that tripod is. Looks like something where you keep ashes, maybe. Is it possibly like a hanging light? I don't know. But it looks phenomenal, and I'm very, very excited for whatever it is. And just all the equipment that I've seen today looks really badass. And I think we're going to have better experience. Oh yeah, there's even like a new type of like miniature flashlight or UV light coming, so that's really exciting. But I am definitely thrilled whatever it is, and we will switch over to our screen in just a little bit to read out what the updates are. I don't have a finish time, Kidja. I'm going to be real with you. Some streams are 4 hours, some streams are 6, sometimes a bit more longer. I just have a start time but not a finish time. I'll go back and read the messages. Sorry, kid, yeah, I was also in a YouTube recording, so I wasn't able to really talk as much. The lanterns. Yep, lanterns are amazing. I actually have one, a battery lantern. Not the same as like a gas lantern, but that's fine. And I know what those motion sensors are. They're camera sensors. Aha! Alright, there you go. Good note. Good note. Yeah, so I can tell we've definitely got some more expensive equipment coming. So yeah, as the viewer was sharing, that those are like photographic sensors, which is really cool. Badass, and I love it. Alright. So yeah, let's go on ahead now and let's explore the update together from Steam. Alright, lovelies, here we go. This is a Tempest update version 0.8.1.0. New difficulties, strange ruins, and much more. Welcome back, Ghost Hunters. We've got some news for you. Progression. The major update will be Progression Part 1, version 0.9.0, and will make way for the new leveling system. Player levels, money, and equipment will be wiped and set to 0. However, to allow users to continue playing as they have been, everyone who has played the game pre-write will be fast-tracked to Prestige 1, Level 0. This will reset your progress, but keep all difficulties and locations available for play when the reset hits. A future development preview will reveal what your pre-write level badge will look like. Keep your eyes peeled for that soon. Eyes peeled, woo! We have a custom difficulty. Custom difficulties reward values have been overhauled. This should help balance the game closer to the default difficulties and make progression fairer for those who don't want to min-max their custom games. The maximum reward value possible is now 15 times. Several options have had their rewards reduced. The Apocalypse Challenges requirements have been adjusted. Bronze is 6 times, silver 10 times, and gold is 15 times. Rules have been added to reduce rewards when 2 options are set to specific values, thus cancelling each other out but still giving you a reward. Here are some examples. 0 starting sanity with sanity pills 25% or higher. Faster ghost but player unlimited sprint. Broken fuse fuse box but flashlights on. Triggering one of these combinations will change the custom difficulties option panel to a yellow warning icon. You can hover over your cursor over this icon to find out more information on how it is affecting or being affected by other settings. Several custom options have been adjusted. Evidence given will now soft cap their reward multiplier. Rewards added above these multipliers will only add 50% of their values to the total reward. 3 evidence 4 times, 2 evidence 5 times. Grace period 6 seconds has been removed. Sprint duration and sprint recharge have been removed and will default to duration 3 seconds and recharge 5 seconds. I'm just going to scroll down. And sprint options have been changed to off, on, and infinite. I love that's infinite. New difficulties. Insanity. For the best investigators, a new default difficulty has been added. Insanity. More information can be found in-game on the difficulty selection screen. Challenge mode. A new weekly rotational difficulty has been added. Each week, a different challenge will be available, offering unique modes ranging from intermediate to insanity and beyond. 26 challenges have been added. A challenge-specific loader will be provided automatically for free. Completing the challenge 3 times on the specific map will grant a large money and XP bonus. Each challenge will be available twice a year. You will lose nothing if you fail or die. Cursed possessions. Sunny Meadows staff weren't just experimenting on people, they were seriously trying to unearth something unnatural. Monkey paw. A 7 monkey paw that grants a wish for those who ask it. Be warned, the wish may not be worth the consequences. Wishes can be found scattered inside Sunny Meadows mental institution and will be added to your journal when found. These are not required to use the paw and are just a permanent note to help you remember. The number of wishes you have will correspond to the difficulty or reward multiplier for that contract. 0 times dash 1.19 rewards, 5 wishes. 2 times dash to 2 times multiplier rewards, 4 wishes. 3 times rewards or higher, 3 wishes. Note, after 2 weeks, these patch notes will be updated with the details of every wish. Shop update. The shop computer has had some UI improvements. Shop and storage had been recreated, acting like an online shopping basket. Added an all equipment loadout. You can now tick auto add to your loadout to add it as soon as you join a lobby. Scrolling down for more. Yes, I do think that is a cool idea. New, stranger symbols have been spotted in the warehouse. Well, what could they mean? Go searching for an answer. Crucifix users will now have textures, effects, and sounds when used. Yes, I could imagine that the chrome looking crucifix would have a very loud boom when used. Maybe, I don't know. Updated all UV shaders. UV effects will now be much more accurate and work when shining. Another light over the UV light. Additionally, UV effects will now add fade out over time instead of disappearing instantly. The Tower Tarot card will now additionally double all ghost activity for 20 seconds. Weather particles lighting have been improved and now work with the skylight, helping them look more realistic. No more ashy black snow. All windows will now have new raindrop effects on them, and if it's raining, an additional sounds in all maps symbol to Tanglewoods. Sounds awesome. Several foliage updates will now be affected by windy weather outside. You will now receive an in-game message when a new update game update is available to download. Take your depths. A broken fuse box sparks will now bounce on nearby objects instead of flipping through them. Awesome. Scrolling down for more. Changes reduce the range and resolution of several environmental lights slightly. This should decrease the chance of your shadows becoming overly pixelated when having lots of lights turned on in a location and decreasing the chance of an object hitting the maximum lights limit. Example, resulting in black floors or dots casting no lights. The time between hunts will now be the same if the ghost uses a crucifix, or if it hunts 20 seconds for demons, 25 seconds for other ghost types. The ghost room will no longer be visible on the haunted mirror when you use it at 0% sanity. Ghost orbs can no longer go through walls or into a different room. Thank you, devs, for making that more clearly demonstrated. Fog quality settings have been changed for better visual clarity across all settings. Low, downsampling at 2, no shadows. Medium, no downsampling, no shadows. High, no downsampling, receive shadows. Blur has been removed. Renamed daily and weekly challenges, daily and weekly tasks to avoid confusion with the new challenge mode difficulty. Several icons have been improved and fixed the visuals of light sources on the PC monitors in prison. Improve the visuals of the collectible cabinets in the warehouse lobby. Lighting a summoning circle candle with no summoning will now extinguish it instantly. Note, lighting the 5th candle with no summoning will cause an instant hunt. Saying goodbye on the Ouija board no longer counts towards challenges. Renamed the high school bathrooms to make it clearer where they are. Domo arigato. Failing to join a room with a password now gives a more descriptive error. The night vision camera effect will now adjust brightness when entering and exiting foggy areas. If you're wondering what domo arigato means, it is Japanese for thank you very much. Scrolling down for more, and I need some water because I am a thirsty girl. All this reading. Whew, I needed that. I went through half my water bottle. Okay. Whew. Fixes. Ghosts can no longer interact with windows on the floor below them in both farmhouse locations. Thank you very much, because it got insanely difficult when, especially when playing on Bleasdale. And even Grafton was another problem as well. Ugh. Thank you for fixing it. Voice recognition will now work for all players if other players loaded in slowly. Remove several safe spots in prison, Maple Lodge, campsite, and school. No! So maybe the bye-bye bookcase? That's what I'm thinking. I think that's gone. Several shaders and materials will now render correctly. The voodoo doll can no longer stop hunts. Using the voodoo doll, tarot cards, music box, and the summoning circle will now count towards the used curse possession task. Items will no longer teleport in the SM courtyard when thrown in specific spots. Patch up some holes in the Sunny Meadows courtyard floor. Removed an invisible wall upstairs in Edgefield. Improve anisotropic textures for radiators, rugs, outside ground, SM flooring. Ghosts can now kill you on the blue beds in house mats. Ghosts can now detect active electronic equipment if they grabbed when active. Oh boy. Voice recognition will no longer work if you have the text voice recognition option enabled. The Apocalypse stickers will now show in single player instead of multiplayer. A book in the Sunny Meadows courtyard is no longer only a shadow. Removed several shadow rendering issues in Sunny Meadows and Tanglewood. They will now have the correct interaction rate before aging. Window knocks now count as an interaction for stats. Tasks featuring Asylum will now display Sunny Meadows. You can no longer sprint or move while in the death room. Setting a preset for a custom difficulty and changing a curse possession will no longer apply that change to the actual preset difficulty instead of just the custom game you are editing. If you are wondering what the death room is, it is essentially if you assist a partner in multiplayer and you spawn or you pick up a card at the same time and pull, and that's how you can get like infinite cards, and that is a surefire way to end up in the death room. I only know it to work on tarot cards. Continuing on. Standing in dots lights will no longer stop sanity drain. I had no idea. Interesting bug. You can now see your hands on your monitor when in VR and smooth camera is enabled. Ghost orbs can no longer be seen with a photo camera? Was that even a thing? I don't remember. Okay, must be only select for some. The ball in the upstairs Ridgeview closet will no longer glitch when the hiding spot is blocked. Ghost orbs in the outside rooms in Camp Woodwind will no longer be very high above the ground. Video cameras will now receive the ghost glitch effects, and the skylight will now turn on and off accurately with your settings.
It's _Juice is now following.
Hello, Juice. Welcome on into the Dream Tune family. The skylight will now turn on and off accurately with your settings. Lighter flame is now considered for the Onryo hunt ability when blown out. Thank you very much. And Onryo will now have a higher chance to blow out a flame the more players that are dead. Instead of a lower chance. Hunts will now end if all players are outside, and the haunt mirror will now drain a minimum of 20 sanity per use instead of 27. Thank you very much, Kinetic Games and devs. There you go, DreamTube family. That concludes our YouTube video. That was surely a lot of information. Over the coming days and streams, I will be doing a lot more. I'll probably be rolling out quite a lot more YouTube videos. I think I actually want to take a note after I've done this. I think I really want to do a hiding spots YouTube video. Because there was one hiding spot that I could abuse the heck out of, and that was high school. And it was one of the main reasons that I came back to it time and time again, was because of the bookcase, and I feel like as if that's gone bye-bye now. And I have no idea what the several other hiding spots are, technically, because I've only known of that one. So I'm curious to know what other default hiding spot there was. So we'll definitely have to do an all maps run to check it out. But anyways, keep tuned for more. This is your bubbly host, H2O Queen, over and out. Peace, love, light, enjoy the day. And again, make sure to please smash the video and give it a big like if you enjoyed it. And to please also give a follow if you did enjoy the content. Or your follow, but a sub if you did enjoy it. And please make sure to give it a big thumbs up. All your support is much appreciated. I look forward to seeing you both on YouTube and Twitch. Take care and see you lovelies. Bye!